This is Into the Fire.
I'm excited to welcome to Into the Fire the midfield beast, the Northern Knights captain, the big draft mover, and incredibly talented AFL player of the future, Joel Trudgeon. Nice to meet you, Joel.
Thanks, LJ. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure to have you on. Back into COVID lockdown again. Must be frustrating, mate. What are you doing to keep yourself occupied?
So I just started today. It's just getting used to it at the moment. But I sort of view this one as just getting my body right, train, get a bit of touch in, just try to keep the legs ticking over. Hopefully it only goes for 5 days, but other lockdowns are a bit different. The longer ones we had last year, so you guys sort of change your mindset. But this 5-day one, it's sort of like, you'd rather sort it out now for 5 days rather than do it for, 5 months in the bigger picture. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to think about it. So you're an extremely talented footballer from the McLeod club. What were you like as a youngster, and has it always just been football focused?
So I did all my junior footies at Research, which is just out past Eltham for the Research Junior Footy Club. And then my senior club this year, obviously because I've graduated from under 17s, is McLeod. But growing up, I was sort of into all sort of sports, but I was more of an endurance-based athlete, I guess you could say that. So I used to do swimming, bike riding with my family, and lots of running and stuff like that. And, played basketball just domestically. And then obviously footy was everything to do on during the week, and then on Sundays or Saturdays, whenever it was, Oskick or like junior footy.
Yeah, nice. I noticed you played the first game of under-16 championship against Vic Country. How did you go, mate?
Oh, no, I didn't play, actually. I was an emergency throughout the whole process, but so the first game was Vic Country. I was fortunate enough to sit on the bench and sort of just get a feel for the game, and just sort of see the pace and the step up from under 16 tryouts and also the under 16 Metro Carnival. So that just gave me a good appreciation on what it takes to be at the next level, and the training and the standards that you have to lift to be able to perform at that level. So I didn't get to play, which is a bit unfortunate, but I guess in the bigger picture, it gave me great appreciation of what skills I need to work on, and the pace and how you have to adjust to the game a bit.
Yeah, it's also good to see the bigger bodies you're going to come up against.
Yeah, 100%. That's it.
Yeah. The Northern Knights are going great guns this year, so the COVID interruption must be annoying. But not to mention, you're killing it. You must be absolutely stoked as how well you're travelling.
Yeah, I've been saying this to sort of a lot of people. I guess when you start to enjoy your footy sort of takes care of itself. So in hindsight, when I was looking back over just today at my season so far, it's been quite interesting because we've got a really strong culture going on down at the Knights at the moment. So it's a really strong sort of system, and just love coming to training, love the games on Saturday or Sunday. And I think the footy sort of takes care of itself when you enjoy it like that. So I've had times during my footy career where footy hasn't always been what I've been looking forward to the most, or haven't necessarily been enjoying to what I have been in other seasons, and then it sort of reflects in your footy. So I'm just really enjoying footy and hoping to get the most out of it this year.
Yeah,
and hopefully not can take away some premiership glory at the end, but we've got to wait and see a lot of time until then.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Now, you have some really good players at the Knights. Which boys are really putting their hands up to AFL scouts, do you think, mate?
I'd probably say there's a lot of boys, and I don't really want to miss out on anyone, but I can give you a handful. So we've got Josh Ward. He's just, an absolute legend. Ned Long's just a big body inside mid. We've got Jackson Archer, who's obviously connected to North Melbourne. Ewan McPherson is connected to the Bulldogs. I think you've interviewed him before.
Yeah.
Then we got obviously Darcy Wilmot, Bender Bolfo, and Joel Fitzgerald. And also then we got Anthony Caminiti and Sam Grant. So there's a fair few boys and pretty talented squad we've got at the moment. So, and obviously that's not the whole squad, everyone that's, a chance, but, there's just a few names I can think off the top of my head. So, apologies if I've forgotten anyone.
Yeah, you've got a great side there.
That's it, yeah. So hopefully we can, like I said before, get some jockeys at the end of the year.
Yeah, I reckon you will as well. You've been likened to Josh Kennedy from the Swans. That's a big rap. Be all right to have his career. I'll say your stats this year are super impressive. Let's put it this way. I like my super coach. And in your games this year, you've averaged 182 points. That is off the scale, mate. That's 23 more than Nick Dacos in second. Had a big year, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have. I don't really look too much into that sort of super coach things. And I think it's just more just every game's a new game, and, you still got to prove yourself. And I don't want to get too complacent with that, obviously being, number one ranked on it or anything like that. But, the Josh Kennedy comparisons are interesting because it's sort of someone I looked at to who I can mould my game on from probably when I was 16. So, because I always knew I was going to be sort of that, I guess, a bigger body compared to other people. But Josh Kennedy's, he's just an ultimate professional on and off the field, and just how clean he is with his hands and his disposal is what makes him such a good player. So I try to, when I can, go to Sydney games if they're in Melbourne, or watch him on TV and just the way he goes about it. So I'm just very fortunate that I can sort of look at him and look at the way he goes and sort of mould my game around him.
Yeah, it's not bad to be likened to him. You're the captain of the Northern Knights, so add leadership to those great attributes that you have. Have you always been a leader?
I've sort of like to pride myself on just setting standards and sort of galvanising a group, I guess. So from a young age, it's just more that I've always, I guess, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I've always been sort of described as being, I guess, mature behind my years. So at the same time, it's sort of just come naturally to me, that leadership thing, and it sort of sits comfortably with me. And I just always like to sort of get the most out of everyone that's around me, and be able to, just be able to sort of achieve team success. So being a leader is something that's I've sort of done throughout my junior football career, and I was very fortunate enough this year at Knights to be elected as captain. But in saying that, I'm very well supported by the leadership group, which is Ben DeBolfo and Joel Fitzgerald as well. So it's not saying it's a one-man job, but they sort of help me pick up my standards, and I'll help them sort of, help, see which ways they can, show their leadership as well, because they're quite capable of leading the team out if need be.
Yeah, leadership's a good quality to have. Now, if I was a scout, how would you describe your football? And what attributes do you bring to the table? Because, mate, I think you're AFL ready.
To describe my game, I'd probably say as an inside midfielder, predominant inside midfielder who loves to get out of the contest and just a bit of competitive beast. At the same time, I just, try to use my size, use my body to release players on the outside. But in saying that, I sort of found another avenue or another sort of dimension to my game this year, is that I'm able to go forward and sort of hit the scoreboard. Even though the last couple of games have been a bit inaccurate with my goal kicking, but, just being able to go forward and kick some goals and sort of rest forward has been a good way to show that I can not only play in the midfield and not a one-trick pony, but I can go forward and sort of either be a bit of a, marking target, or I can apply some pressure on the ground level.
Yeah, and I like my goal kickers, so that's good.
I'm sure you love a good snag, LJ.
Yeah, I do. You applied for the mid-season draft. Did you get any interest from any clubs? Because I cannot imagine you not getting picked up at the end of the year.
I applied for the mid-season draft just as sort of, why not thing. But I had one or two good games prior to the mid-season draft. But I think as you can see in the draft, it was more sort of tailored to rucks and what the club specific need was. So I wasn't like, super disappointed to get picked up in it. But, it was just sort of shows that you're not too far away with the people that got picked up, and obviously not to be complacent as well at the same time, because these players were getting picked up, and you're still not getting picked up, so you still got some work to do to get there, and just never sort of sit back and on your heels, and I think that it's going to be done for you. So the mid-season draft was a good sort of period for me to realise that I'm not far off, but at the same time still got some work to do.
Yeah, sounds like a good thing. What areas of your game are you really trying to improve on this season as the season moves on?
Yeah, sort of the main area I'm trying to focus on is that to obviously work on my just breakout speed from the stoppage, sort of just try to show a bit of wares in regards to my speed and my agility around the stoppage. That's probably the main focus, but also one is just sort of work on my disposal efficiency a little bit, especially by foot. So it's just sort of backing my skills in, and then trying to hit targets up around the ground. So that's just two areas I'm trying to focus on and trying to shore up before the end of the year.
Yeah, and there's always things to improve on.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You played in the under 23 Young Guns game, where you played really well against some quality opposition. You must have been pleased with that.
Yeah, that was an interesting game, that one. I think the teams already got an email on the week before on the Friday saying that you'd been successful in being picked in this mid-season draft, or not mid-season, this Colgate Young Guns game, and it was just, we honestly rocked up 2 hours before the game and met our teammates on the day. So, yeah, that was an interesting experience. I'd met a few of the boys, but it was really good just to galvanise with that group. And I think we ended up winning. But to go against sort of people your age, and, for Vic Country, and then also, work with people your age or a bit older for Vic Metro was, a really good opportunity for me to work on my game and find areas that I can specialise in, and find areas I need to work on. So yeah, that was a awesome experience, and I was just very fortunate enough to play in that game.
Yeah, sounds like an amazing experience. Okay, some quick questions, not necessarily about footy, mate. What AFL team do you barrack for?
Mad Doggy supporter at the moment, so not complaining.
Oh, you got the mullet as well, trying to copy Bailey Smith?
Yeah, no, it's a bit like that, I think. Just trying to copy him a little bit.
Oh, say a little better.
Thanks. I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
If you could have an AFL player around for drinks, who would you invite?
Oh, around for a drink?
Yeah, around for a drink.
I'd probably say Josh Kennedy, just to keep that trend going.
Yeah,
a bit off it.
If your footy was summed up by a superhero, who would you say?
Geez. Oh, geez, it's a funny question. I'd probably say Hulk or something like that. Just sort of, like to get him dirty, show my strength. So, yeah, get him dirty and, use my muscles, I guess. Hulk, I guess.
Yeah, Hulk's one of my favourites, so I'd have to give that one to you. It's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Has anyone else said that one?
No one's actually said that one. It's original. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
If you had to switch to another sport, what would it be?
Probably, I don't mind endurance stuff, so probably probably triathlons or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Put me on the spot there.
Yep. If you had to go compete at the Olympics, what could you do best in?
Yeah, that triathlons, I think. So that's, try and hopefully, if we need to be more trained to get better to compete at the Olympics. But yeah, I'd say triathlons.
Yeah. If you get to be on a TV show, what would you choose?
A reality TV show?
Yeah, reality.
Don't watch too much of reality TV, so it's a funny one. I'd say, Survivor, yeah. Just test out the mental endurance.
Yeah. What food do you choose if you can have anything?
Chicken. Don't mind chicken. Bit of protein.
Yeah, chicken's not bad. Well, Joel, you're an 185 centimetre, 90 kilo midfielder who can go forward. You have a ready-made AFL body and are incredibly smart and talented to go with it. You'll get the chance to get on the AFL list. I can see it. So when you are, you will be a great story of hard work and resilience. Everyone loves a story, so be ready, because when you kick that first goal, the cameras will be ready. I have a celebration that will suit you, mate. The Into the Fire.
All right, I'll try and remember that one for you, all right?
Yeah, I reckon I'll go with the mullet as well.
Has anyone else ever done it for you? The celebration?
I actually did have one, Rashid Khan. He did it before, so.
That's very good. All right, I'll see if I can make it number 2 all right for you. But, yeah, just got a fair bit of work to do before I get drafted, hopefully. So, yeah, wait and see.
Well, I can't thank you enough for joining me tonight. You're a great guy, and clubs would be crazy not to snap you up. Good luck in achieving your dream, mate.
Thanks, LJ. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. All the best for you too.
Oh, you too, mate.
Have a good one.